CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Echo 1, Sierra Papa November, WE1SPN, calling CQ 40 meters.
WL7B.
WL7B, this is Whiskey Echo 1, Sierra Papa November, 5x9 copy.
WEITF 5x9, Forestville, Connecticut. And good luck with your new station, guys.
I'm Rod Lane, and we started discussions about having a ham radio group a number of years ago. The idea was to give us another emergency outlet for communications. As we all know, anything can happen, phones can go down, cell phones quit, as we've seen recently in some of the storms. So the idea was to have a backup, redundant method of communication, and one of the easiest ways to do that is with ham radio. So the idea of a ham club was to get people used to it, get people familiar with it, get a cadre of trained operators, and just to have a lot of fun too.
I'm George Parson. I'm the Vice President of the WE1SPN Radio Club, and I'm also the Chairman of the Education Committee. And one of my goals here is to have classes to get employees licensed. Ham radio is probably the reason I'm an engineer today. I started with ham radio when I was a little kid, and it's probably why I grew up to be an electrical engineer and why I'm at ESPN in the first place.
We've done a lot of testing of the station before we had this ceremony today and this event. I have made contacts myself in Europe, very strong signal in Spain, very good signal report. With ham radio, you can talk to folks all around the globe, and personally, that's what I love about the hobby. Ever since I got into it back in my high school days, I love the ability to talk to people in faraway places and dream someday of going to those places. I remember when I was young, back in those days, you had to learn the Morse code, and you had to operate only that way for a while before you earned the right to upgrade to higher class licenses. And back in those days, as just a 17-year-old kid, I made a contact with a station in Saudi Arabia, and I thought, oh my goodness, I wonder if someday I'll ever get to a place as far away and as exotic as Saudi Arabia. And sure enough, a few years later, when I was done with college and out working in the business world, I had a business trip to Saudi Arabia. So it goes full circle.
This is a hobby I've been in for probably about 12 years. My father was an amateur radio operator back in the 60s. He worked for General Motors out in Indiana. And I remember that, and before he passed away, I had started getting my license, and finally just got the highest license you can get. I just passed my amateur extra about 2 weeks ago.
Wow, as you saw already, we've had quite a few contacts. I think I just counted 33 contacts in about 33 minutes, about one per minute. So apparently the word got out, and there are a lot of folks out there that want to talk to our club station. That's very encouraging, makes us feel great.
+20 here in Landing, New Jersey. Beautiful signal, and I wish all you guys the best of luck with that new station.
QRZ, Whiskey Echo 1, Sierra Papa November.